Hi everybody, welcome to Beer with Bill. Friday afternoons we're going to be trying to talk to you on an informal way and get to know you a little better. We have some formal topics and weighty topics here, but we also want to get to know you on an informal basis, so we're going to do this every week, Beer with Bill. So here's some things that happened this week. We've got the one thing that happened was the stock market dropped 1,500 points in recent days, and even if you're not a stockholder, you're effectively in the market. Especially in Illinois, we're standing behind the pension systems, which are dominantly invested in equities. And to what extent they get the upside and we get the downside if they don't make good on their investments, that's something to worry about and watch in the years ahead. But you know, here's one thing that was in the news, and it actually wasn't in the news. That's why it got me lit up too. 2 weeks ago, the financial report of the U.S. government came out and was published, and it came out to deafening silence. No one really wanted to. The mainstream media didn't pick up on this report. Earlier, recently we've had Warren Buffett and Berkshire Hathaway deliver their annual report. Lots of articles about that and all the wisdom from Warren Buffett. But where was the analysis about the financial report of the U.S. government? And the news in there wasn't good. The dollar amounts of debt continued to rise. The deficit got bigger, not smaller. And whether or not people should care about that, especially taxpayers that have to stand behind Uncle Sam, that gets me lit up. One thing that was in that report that does get me lit up is the continuing statement that the federal government lists a balance sheet with $4 trillion in assets and $20 trillion in liabilities. We think it's 5 times as high in the liabilities, but put that aside. 4 minus 20 is a big negative number. There is, however, some cautionary notes under introducing the balance sheet that I think we should all be angry about. There are, however, other significant resources available to the government beyond the assets presented in these balance sheets. They include the government's sovereign powers to tax and to set monetary policy. In other words, we should be comforted that our government can tax us and inflate the value of our money away. I don't know about you, but as a citizen, that kind of lights me up. Have a nice weekend.